Welcome to our third grade worksheet lesson number 23. And to start off, we'll be comparing and we're writing less than, greater than, or equal to for each blank. So starting number one, we have 8 times 9 is blank to 9 times 8. And to be honest, we don't have to solve this one because we can see that we're multiplying the two of the same numbers on each side, meaning that it's gonna be equal. There's no other answer. It's gonna be equal if they're the same, if they're multiplying the same numbers on each side. Going to number two, we have 9 times 9 equals, or is blank to 10 times 8. So this one we can solve them out. So let's do 10 times 8 first. Obviously we know the answer is 80 for this side. But for 9 times 9, if you know your times tables, you can solve it out faster. And since you already know the answer. But if you don't know it, we'll have to do it the slower way, which is counting it out individually. So we have 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 56, or I mean, not 56, 54, 63, 72, and 81. And so we know that 9 times 9 is equal to 81. And we know that 81 is, well, 1 greater than 80. So we know that the answer for number 2 is greater than. Moving on to the other side, for number 6, we see we have 10 times 7 is blank to 7 times 9. I don't know why I went backwards, but either way, we can do 10 times 7 because we know that that's going to be 70. And we have 7 times 9, so we can refer back to our previous counting. But obviously, if you already know your times tables, it's a lot easier. But going back to here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is 63. So our answer for this one is 63. And we know that 63 is less than 70, so we can put less than. And for our last example, we have 8 times 8 is blank to 34 plus 32. So let's add 32 plus 32, or 34 plus 32 first. We get 6 and 6. Let me write a little better. And then for this other side, if you know your times tables, obviously you already know the answer, and if you don't, we'll have to add it the slower way. So we have 8, no, 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, and 64. So we get 64 for 8 times 8, and we know that 64 is less than 66, so we get less than. On to the next page, where we're breaking apart each array and then writing the product. So if I'm going to be honest, it already tells us we have 4 by 7, as we have 1, 2, 3, 4 in each row, and 7 in each column. So we can just simply write that down as the product. So 4 and 7. So if we're going to count it out, let's count 7 4 times. So we have 7, 14, 21, and 28, and then that's our product for this first one. For this second one, we can do the same thing as we have 5 and 9, and we'll count 9 5 times, which is 9, 18, 27, 36, 45. So we get 45 for our answer. For this page, we're using the pictograph to answer the questions. And our key tells us that each hat is 4 students' votes. So looking at this number one, which sport received the least votes, we see that soccer has only 2 hats, and we don't even need to calculate how many it's had in total, which we know is the least out of all the other ones. So for number one, we have soccer. For number two, how many more students voted for volleyball than for soccer? So now this one we have to actually calculate how much there has. So for soccer we have 2 hats with 4 each. That gets us 8. And for volleyball we have 4 hats times 4. That gets us 16. And so to get our answer for this one we have to do 16 minus 8, which just gets us 8 again. So 8 more students voted for volleyball than soccer. And same thing for this one, number 3. But this time we have to add up basketball and volleyball and add up tennis and soccer. So tennis, we have 3, which is 3 times 4, which is 12. And for basketball, we have 5 hats, so 5 times 4 is 20. And so we can add them up. So basketball plus volleyball is 20 plus 16, that gets us 36. And we're subtracting soccer and tennis, which is 12 plus 8, which is 20. And then we get our answer of 16 more students. And lastly, how many students voted for tennis and basketball? We know that 20 students voted for basketball and 12 voted for tennis. So we can add these up and we get 32 students voted for both of them. Now see for our word problems. Mike cut 3 pies into 10 pieces each and 2 pies into 8 pieces each. How many pieces of pie did he have? So we know that he has a total of 5 pies, but he cuts them differently. So the way we can find out how many pieces and how to just multiply separate pies. So 3 pies into 10 pieces, that's going to be 10 times 3. And then 2 pies into 8, that's going to be 2 times 8. So we multiply these together. We get 30 pieces for the first pie and 16 for the second one. And to get how many total pieces of pie did he have, we can add 30 plus 16. And then that gets us the answer of 46 pieces of pie. Number two, Samantha had 4 sheets of 10 stickers or animal stickers on each. After she gave some stickers away, she had 37 left. How many stickers did she give away? So we know that she has 4 sheets of 10 each, so that gets us 10 times 4, which is going to equal 40. And then she gave some stickers away, she had 37 left. So to find out how many stickers she gave away, we can subtract the amount she had in total and then the amount she had after. And then that gets us 10, 3, 0. And so we know that she gave away 3 stickers